What is up? I got a package today. This is the Batman vs Superman premium format figure of Wonder Woman. So I'm pretty excited to get this as it does complete my trinity of the, movie Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Here's the box. Really just the Wonder Woman logo. Says Wonder Woman, Batman vs Superman. Not huge by any means. Let's go ahead and check this out. Alrighty, so we got the Sideshow logo right here. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Wonder Woman. Base is quite heavy. Definitely a heavy base. On the bottom, I got 311 of 1250. Let's go ahead and put that like so. This will be how it's angled. Next, we'll put Wonder Woman herself. Go ahead and get a good look at this. I mean, the costume looks great. This body's fantastic looking. So go ahead and like so. This is the regular arm, which is more or less a fist, like that. I'll be displaying the exclusive, of course. Here is this arm. And then a real metal sword according to their unboxing. It definitely has some weight to it and feels metal. Good detail on the sword. I do like that detail. Next, the Lasso of Truth. This just goes here on the side. Magnetic, pretty good magnet. And the one thing that this piece has really been getting negative on, the face sculpt. Let's go ahead and look at this. No googly eyes. Not as much makeup as the original. Sculpt, I mean, it's not super Gal Gadot. It's not horrible though. I don't think this is like the worst sculpt Sideshow's ever done, or paint job. And here's the exclusive part, which is basically her shield. So instead of the arm, we have this shield. Shield looks fantastic. So we'll just replace that. And put the shield, which in my opinion is much better. So there you have it. Let's set it up, compare it, and do the video review. Alrighty folks, so here we have Wonder Woman next to the Sideshow Man of Steel and Batman premium format figure. Now these are not the cream of the crop by Sideshow. This was probably developed by their B or C factory, not, you know, the same factories that did some of their nicer pieces. You know, all three have their issues. Man of Steel, plastic. The Batman, the face paint is not that great. Wonder Woman, the face paint also not being that great. Nevertheless, you know, you can either go this route or the custom route for Wonder Woman, the custom statue being as much as a 1/3 scale, so I'm not going to go that route. But Wonder Woman does look great here. I really like her. You know, I mean, definitely the face paint could be a little bit better. However, overall, the statue's still solid, and I love this statue. So let's look at the base first. So it has this swirl type look, and then rocks, and this like bar coming out on each side with a rustic look. I do like the base. I think it looks great, and it's probably my favorite base among these three. You know, I like the design of this base, and they all fit in pretty well. It is a very heavy base, so you can definitely tell it's solid. Wonder Woman herself, let's look at her. So here's the costume. She looks great. Skin tone looks good. See that. Then her little skirt, the W, her chest. See all the detail and the paint job there. Here's the sword. You know, I was telling you about earlier. You can see all that detail on the sword. All the writing. You can see how it's like been in many fights because it's battle damaged and weathered. So the sword looks fantastic. Then her glove. Here's the face. As you can see, just lipstick with a little gloss. You know, in the prototype, they actually changed it 2 times. The original one I like the best. Second one had tons of makeup. This one is basically the second one without all the tons of makeup. You know, it's more generic. It's not super detailed. You can see this custom art print I got of Gadot to the right. You know, this statue's getting a ton of bad rap, and I don't think it deserves that much bad rap. No, yes, it is not the same as the prototype, but it is by no means an absolutely horrible statue, and there should be 30 threads on how horrible it looks. You know, I may get the face repainted. You know, it's not that bad. I don't think, you know, I'd stare at this every day and think, oh my gosh, that's so ugly. By any means. I still think the face sculpt looks pretty decent. Now let's look to the side as I move this. Although my hair did have one tiny peck of white right there. Little QC issue. Here's the shield, so you can see all the detail on that. Looks really good. Has like a bird. They're different, like Amazon writing, weathered, sculpted very nicely. See how she's holding that. See, zoom out. You know, she's definitely in line and looks great next to these other statues. So, I mean, if you're collecting this Batman or even the armored one, I would definitely suggest getting the Wonder Woman. For Man of Steel, I mean, the Sideshow Man of Steel is cheap and easy to get. You know, but it's not that good looking. It's plastic, very light, skinny. It's Man of Steel. The best 1/4 scale currently is the Resin Works right there. That one has a far superior paint, pose, base. Well, base I'd probably give it to Sideshow. I don't care for that base on that one. But the Resin Works is definitely the superior one. But Wonder Woman's awesome. I'm happy with her, you know. Besides that tiny QC issue in her hair, she overall looks fantastic. Let's move her back now. Alright, so there it is. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm pretty happy with my 1/4 Trinity by Sideshow movie version. You know, I know they showed off the new Wonder Woman today on the Sideshow Live, and that looked fantastic for sure. I think it's probably the best 1/4 scale Wonder Woman out there. I don't collect comics, so I'm not getting it, but if I did, that one blows the old one out of the water. It's really, really nice. I'm very impressed with that new Wonder Woman comic by Sideshow. The Superman also looks great. Definitely way better than the old one. The Batman we haven't seen yet, but I'm very impressed with the comic versions. I don't buy comics, so that's not going to be part of my collection. Plus, I'm pretty much done pre-ordering at this moment. I've pre-ordered every statue I want to finish off the collection. And I can't wait to, you know, finish it off, get out of the hobby, and be done with it. You know, complete it. So there you have the Wonder Woman premium format figure by Sideshow. I'd give it a 6.57 out of 10. You know, everything from the neck down is probably like a 9 out of 10. And that face up, I'd give probably like 6 out of 10. You know, could definitely be better, but for what it is, you know, this is definitely, you know, in my opinion, the best 1/4 scale Wonder Woman out there. I still like this more than the custom. I've seen it. I don't think the custom looks like Gal Gadot either, plus the pose and base is very simplistic. I much prefer these action poses. So, like and subscribe. I will be disabling comments from now on all my videos due to too much spam. And have a great day.